Welcome back to my channel. So you may have seen me sharing these gel liners in my AliExpress Amazon haul, and I had asked if anybody wanted to see me using these, and a few said they did. So definitely want to show you how well these work, or don't work for that matter, in this video. So this is the set of 12. It's from AliExpress. Now if you want to see that full nail art video, you can see that in the top right hand corner, and then in that video I show all of the colors. So I'm not going to do that in this video because you've already seen them. So if you do want to check them out, just check out that video. It shows every color and how nice they really are. So I'm going to get started right away. I'm going to do 3 different designs with these, with 2 or 3 different of the colors, and we're going to see how well they work or don't work, and I'll give my thoughts after I'm done. So just keep watching for that, and I'll get started right away. So for the base of this set, I'm going to use all Daily Charm colors. This one is called Sweethearts. So I do have a 10% off code for Daily Charm. I'm going to tell you that right now so I don't forget. It'll be down in the description, as well as the links to each color that I use so that you can find it. And I will have the link for the gel liners from AliExpress as well, because it's a really good price on there, and it only took not even 2 weeks to arrive, so definitely quick delivery from the AliExpress store that I received them from. So I want to do 3 of the nails in this really bright, vibrant pink, and I will only need 2 coats. The coverage with this is simply amazing, very opaque. So I'm just going to quickly do those 3 nails with this color, and I won't show you the second coat. I might show you on just one of the nails just to show you how it deepens it even more, and then we'll be moving on to the next Daily Charm color that I'll be using on this set. Before I pull out the gel liners that I'll be using on this set, I'm so excited to try them out. I'm keeping my fingers crossed that I'm gonna like them. I forgot to mention when I showed you this color, you may have noticed on the gel bottle it's called a Neon Glow Gel. They have a few of these at Daily Charm, just really nice colors. I decided to go with a bright pink, something a little different, because these are going to be a winter set, and usually you use, reds or blues or greens. Well, I thought we would do something different and use this bright pink. So now I'm doing the second coat on these nails, and I'm just going to quickly do this one, and then it'll cure for 30 seconds, and we'll be moving on to the next color. So the next color from Daily Charm is Perfect White. Now I should tell you a little bit about this white. It is honestly the perfect white of all the whites I've ever used. This is my go-to white for doing French nails. I do a lot of French nails, and it is the perfect white in the fact that I only need to use 2 coats, and it has complete bright coverage, opaque coverage, and you don't find that a lot with whites. So if you're looking for a good white, this one's definitely one that you should think about having in your collection, because it is the perfect white. With that second coat on this nail, and it'll cure for 30 seconds. Then I'm going to be pulling out the first gel liner. The nice thing I found out when I was playing with these before I did this video, you can use them on a French set. So what I mean by that is they do make a really nice smile line, and you can fill the nail in with that. You'll see that on the next one. I'll show you the color here in a minute, and then I'm going to be doing the actual smile line, so you get a nice crisp smile line with these liners, which is really nice. And then I do fill in the rest of the nail, but before I do that, I need a base for this nail, and this one is a Bloom from Madame Glam. It's a nice sheer pink, and when you're doing a French set, you always need that little bit of color where the natural nail is showing. So I'm going to do 2 coats really quickly and cure each one for 30 seconds, and then I'll grab that gel liner that I'll be using. So I'm grabbing number 1 from this set, and this one matches that Daily Charm color perfectly. I decided to stick with the same color. So I'm doing this French nail. Now what I found about this gel liner, it works perfect for getting up higher on the side of a nail when you're doing a smile line. A lot of times I'll grab a liner brush after applying, say, white, and have to do that. Well, this does it all in the same step, so that's really nice. So there's a plus for the gel liners already. They work really good for getting up high on those smile lines. And now I'll just fill in that nail with the liner brush. Now I'm going to go over it quickly with a second coat and cure it for 30 seconds. They cure the same as the normal gel polishes. So now I'm going to take Daily Charm's Velvet Matte Top Coat, and this is a really great matte top coat. It doesn't streak, it goes on so nice. So I am going to be doing some art first of all on this white one. So I have to do 1 coat of the matte top coat and I'll cure it. And when it's done curing, then I'm going to pull out another gel liner. I'm also going to go over the French nail with the matte top coat as well, because those are the first 2 that I'll be using gel liners on. I'm going to grab number 9, which is the white, because I'm going to do a sweater nail. It's the perfect time of year for sweater nails, so I definitely had to give this a try. Now sometimes with sweater nails, it's nice to put a little bit thicker white or whatever color you're using, and not just thin little lines. Like, you don't want them too globby, but you need to have a little bit of thickness. And when I was starting to work with this, I found it was the perfect thickness for doing these sweater nails. I tried to bring bring the camera up closer so you could see the white as I'm doing it. But as you saw, it was really quick to do the middle design. And usually when I do the middle, I'll grab the acrylic powder and sprinkle it in and then cure it. The reason I do that before I finish the whole nail is I always manage to catch my finger in the design and wreck it. So this way I'm just making sure that each section I do of the nail, it's cured and I'm not going to wreck it by touching it. Now that it cured for that 30 seconds, I just took a brush to remove any extra acrylic powder because I'm still working on this nail. So now I'm going to go down with a straight line down each side. Let's see how the liner works for a straight line. And as you saw, it was really easy to use. So there's two pluses. I can do sweater nails really easily with these and lines. And also, just so you know, I should state this because I'm going to forget, but you do have to wipe these liner brushes off a bit before you pull them out and use them because there's too much on the liner brush. But you just wipe it on the side of the bottle just like you would gel, and then it's working perfect, as you can see. I've applied that acrylic powder, then I cured it for 30 seconds again. Now I'm just going to finish off with the last little design I'm doing on each side of the nail. And I chose to do little dots. I want to see how the dots work with this. And as you can see, no issues applying little dots. And again, I just have to wipe that brush off. It does get a little runny if you don't. Otherwise, the dots are going on really nice. And I'll finish those, use the acrylic powder and cure this nail. And this nail will be done, and then I'll be moving on to that French nail. For the French nail, I'm going to use the exact gel liner as I used before. I am going to do a sweater nail, but I want to change the design of the sweater nail to see if we can still do a nice sweater design with these gel liners. So I'll just let you watch me do that. It's going to be the same process. I'll do the middle, and then I'll use the acrylic and sprinkle it in, and then I'll cure it, and then I'll do the rest of the nail. But as I'm doing it, so far you can see I had no issues applying the color. It's actually working so well. So as you saw, the lines went really smooth again, and now I want to add one more design to the side of the nail like I did the other one. This time I'm going to do little lines, and everything else has gone so well. I know I'm not going to have any problems with these either. So here's the nail completed. Love how this turned out as well. The French is so cute. So again, I'm going to use the velvet matte top coat to do the next nail. I'm going to do something completely different on this nail. I'm going to do a sugar snowflake, but I need the matte top coat first before I do that. So once I do that, it's going to cure, and then I'm going to be grabbing another gel liner to do that snowflake. I'm going to use number 9 again. It's the white, and so I'm just going to draw the snowflake, and you will see as I do that that I had no issues actually drawing the snowflake. It was actually pretty easy, which was really nice. So I'll just let you watch me draw it, and then I'll show you what I will be sprinkling the snowflake with, and it won't be acrylic. It's going to be something different. So when I got to this part, I did make a little error at the end with this snowflake. So I'm just going to grab a brush and just wipe that little spot away, and then I'll redo it. No big deal. It was easy to fix, and I just didn't have my angle right when I was drawing it. So I'll grab that brush right away, and you'll see me cleaning that up, and then I'll just add that little line that I need, and I'll just change my angle. So I'm grabbing a fine white glitter, and this has a little bit of pink and green glitters in it, just very fine, and that's what you want to use for a sugared snowflake. So I'm going to do the same thing as I did with the acrylic. I'm just going to sprinkle it all over the nail, and then it's going to cure for the 30 seconds. And once I have it cured, I'm going to take a brush and wipe away any extra glitter that was left behind. But this is such a pretty way to do a snowflake. It's a really easy way, and it's such a beautiful effect. I hope my camera will pick up the glitter and how pretty the snowflake is. I really loved these gel liners. As you see, I didn't have any issues. The design is far from perfect, but with sweater nails it can be a little off and still look beautiful, and it works so well for the sugar nails as well. I love doing these winter sets. Looking forward to the Christmas ones as well, and these gel liners are going to work perfect for doing some artwork for those nails. So if you're wanting to purchase it, I will have the link for this set down in the description. And thanks for watching as always, and if you could please like and subscribe, I'd appreciate that. See you in the next one.